Anyone who wears glasses is familiar with this issue. In winter, when you move from cold outdoor air into a warm room, your lenses immediately fog up, making it difficult to see anything. This can also be dangerous in many situations. Cold glasses exposed to warm, humid air cause water vapor to condense on their surface, a problem triggered by sudden temperature changes. There are many anti-fog products available on the market, but they're often quite expensive. Moreover, we don't always have them on hand when we need them the most. Here's a simple and inexpensive solution to prevent your glasses from fogging up, using items you already have at home. Apply 1 drop of glycerin to each lens, both on the inside and outside. Then polish the lenses with a clean cloth. If you don't have glycerin at home, shaving foam will work as well. Apply it directly to your glasses and thoroughly rub the product into the lenses. Shaving foam reduces surface tension, effectively preventing water vapor from condensing on your glasses. This simple trick will keep your glasses fog-free, no matter how large the temperature difference is. 1 drop is enough. The glass shelves in your refrigerator will stay clean, won't fog up, and you won't see any stains or streaks on them for up to a year. This trick is genius. It allows you to postpone cleaning the fridge. You just need to occasionally wipe away crumbs. Nothing will stick to the shelf anymore. Steam won't appear on it even if you leave the fridge open while looking for something. This is probably the best and most amazing trick you will ever try. The next time you clean your fridge, use it. Empty the fridge and remove the glass shelves. First, clean them thoroughly, each one. Then dry them well. The glass must be dry. Next, take a soft cloth and literally 1 or 2 drops of glycerin. You can buy glycerin at most drugstores. It's very efficient, so a small amount will last a long time. Use this small amount of glycerin to polish the refrigerator shelves. Do this on both sides. It might seem impossible at first, but polish until the glycerin disappears and the shelf is dry again. From now on, you'll see that the shelves will never fog up. If something spills, it won't stick to the glass shelf. You just need to wipe the shelves without removing and washing them. Glycerin leaves a protective layer, and this is the best way to keep your refrigerator clean. Take a dustpan, a stocking, and a few drops of a specific substance. This set will make your windows shine like never before. You'll forget about streaks forever. Everyone dreams of clean windows, but you don't have to spend money on special cleaning fluids. A homemade spray will make your windows sparkling, and there won't be a single streak on them. Before you learn my recipe, familiarize yourself with the method of cleaning windows with a dustpan. Many people don't know that it can be useful when cleaning glass. However, it has something that is very useful for this task. It can replace a squeegee when you don't have one. The rubber element is perfect for this. And the stocking? Nylon tights and stockings have a certain property. No streaks or streaks appear on windows polished with them, even after rain. So if you polish your windows with an old stocking after washing them, they will shine for weeks. The window cleaning solution itself should have one important ingredient. It prevents dust, dirt, or grime from settling on the windows. It also reduces the risk of streaks. A small amount is enough for the windows to stay clean even twice as long as usual. Pour ½ liter of regular water into a container. Add ½ cup of vinegar. Pour in a tablespoon of dishwashing liquid. Squeeze the juice from ½ lemon. And finally, add several drops of glycerin. If you don't have glycerin, you can use fabric softener or winter windshield washer fluid. These products contain glycerin. Windows washed with this solution are so clean that even a fly won't land on them. And that's literal. The scent of vinegar and lemon effectively repels insects. Flies, fruit flies, and even mosquitoes will not come near. Put plastic wrap in the freezer and see what happens. It will gain new properties you didn't know about. Everyone has plastic wrap at home. We sometimes use it to wrap delicate pastries, but more often we use it to pack regular sandwiches for school or work. Then we always try to have it on hand. It's very useful. However, it has its drawbacks. It's hard to unroll. Especially when the roll is new, it's difficult to start unrolling it. You can easily solve this problem. Just moisten the plastic wrap or your hands with water. If you run a wet hand over the plastic wrap roll, you'll easily find its beginning and unroll it. But once you manage to unroll it, it's hard to tear it off. It tears unevenly and gets all stretched out, sometimes endlessly, and unfortunately, it often sticks together. But there's a trick. One trick will make the plastic wrap very easy to tear off and won't stick together. There's one condition. You have to put it in the freezer. The low temperature will make the plastic wrap easier to unroll and tear off. It will be a bit stiffer. It won't stretch out as much, and it won't stick. If you use it very often and don't want to open the freezer all the time, keep the plastic wrap in the fridge. This will make using it much more pleasant. You'll forget about all those problems it can cause. Place a banknote in the window to check your mode. It could save you from high bills. Your window has summer and winter modes, and adjusting the screw controls how tightly the window sash presses against the frame. In winter mode, the banknote will be pinched, while in summer mode, you can easily pull it out. Increase the pressure in winter to keep the heat in and lower heating costs. Every year, I cover my windows with bubble wrap. At first, my neighbors laughed at me, but once they learned the reason, they started doing it too. It turns out bubble wrap has many hidden uses, aside from being a satisfying stress reliever. If the air pockets are intact, it can significantly lower heating costs by reducing heat loss by up to 50%. All you need is a piece of bubble wrap cut to the size of your window and a spray bottle filled with water. Clean the glass, spray it with water, and press the bubble side of the wrap directly onto the wet surface. The wrap will stick on its own. No glue or tape needed. For extra security, you can tape the edges to the window frame, but it's not essential. This trick works wonders for single-pane windows, basements, attics, greenhouses, and even some double-glazed windows. It's a simple, reusable solution that doesn't lose its insulating properties. You can remove the wrap anytime and reapply it, for example, on especially cold nights. Bubble wrap insulation has been proven effective in keeping rooms warm and reducing energy bills. Gardeners often use it in greenhouses, where it can cut heat loss by 30% and raise the temperature inside by up to 2 degrees Celsius. Over time, you can collect bubble wrap from packages to use for this purpose, making it a sustainable and cost-effective way to stay warm. You might save hundreds of dollars during a single heating season with this simple trick. Put Styrofoam in the freezer and enjoy lower electricity bills. Have you ever put Styrofoam in the fridge? If not, you definitely should. Instead of throwing it away, put it in the freezer. You'll reduce your bills and save on expenses. Styrofoam doesn't absorb moisture and doesn't dissolve in water. It also doesn't conduct heat. It's lightweight and can be crushed and broken into smaller pieces. If you're focused on savings and every penny counts for you, Styrofoam can help with that. Simply freeze it. To do this, fit the Styrofoam into one of the freezer drawers. Divide it into smaller pieces. Arrange it in the drawer. Insert smaller pieces into the empty spaces. Put the drawer loaded with Styrofoam into the freezer. If you have space in another drawer, do the same. Fill it with Styrofoam and put it in the freezer. It turns out that this really works. Styrofoam reduces the empty space in the freezer. Every time you open the freezer door, warm air enters. When the freezer is full, less warm air enters. This means the fridge uses less electricity. The same goes for the cooling part of the fridge. If you have a large fridge and few items in it, you can line the empty shelves with Styrofoam. By eliminating the empty space in the fridge and freezer, you'll save more energy.